So, quick heads up for anyone listening. If you're trying to drive a truck anywhere near the Port of Los Angeles tonight, Thursday, February 5th, just don't.
Right.
The gates are slamming shut at 5:00 p.m. There's a mandatory ILWU union meeting. But here's the thing it's a huge contradiction.
Oh, yeah.
The port just announced its third best year in history. They moved, 10.2 million containers?
And that's the core of this whole story, isn't it? You've got this classic case of efficiency just masking incredible fragility.
A two-speed economy, I think you called it.
That's exactly it. Here in the LA South Bay, you've got this record-breaking industrial boom that is literally colliding with infrastructure that's just, it's falling apart.
It really does feel like the system is redlining. So Gene Soroka, the port's executive director, gives this big state of the port address, and the numbers are just huge.
They are.
But break that down for us. 10.2 million TEUs. We hear that all the time. What does it actually look like?
So TEU just stands for 20-foot equivalent unit. Basically, think of a standard metal shipping container.
Okay.
Now imagine more than 10 million of them. That's the sheer volume we're talking about. And Soroka's plan isn't to slow down. It's to build bigger.
Pier 500?
Pier 500. It'd be the first new container terminal built there in a whole generation. It's ambitious.
But how do you build bigger when the main artery, the main way in and out, is basically on life support?
And that's the disconnect, right? You can have the most advanced zero-emission terminal in the world, but if the Vincent Thomas Bridge is closed...
It's a very expensive island.
It's a giant bottleneck. Exactly. I mean, right now we're just seeing pothole closures. But if that bridge closes for a full deck replacement, San Pedro is cut off. You can't just route thousands of semis through neighborhood streets.
So tonight's shutdown is kind of a preview of that chaos. No late shifts, lane closures. The whole system just grinds to a halt.
It does.
But while all that physical cargo is stuck in traffic, the investment capital, it seems to be flying right over it all. The story in aerospace is completely different.
It's the ceiling of this economy. You know, while the port is down there dealing with asphalt and unions, aerospace is attracting just massive growth stage money. JetZero, right there in Long Beach.
They just closed a huge round.
$175 million. Series B.
And Series B means this isn't just an idea anymore. They have a product they're ready to scale, right?
Oh, way past the PowerPoint stage. And look who's writing the checks. United Airlines, Northrop Grumman, RTX. These are the titans. They're betting on the Z4 aircraft.
This is that blended wing body design. It looks bizarre, like a flying wedge, not a tube with wings.
It does, and that shape is everything. The design claims 50% better fuel efficiency because the whole body's generating lift. It just cuts through the air differently.
So Long Beach is shifting. It's not just about building planes anymore.
It's becoming a brain center. It's less about bending metal and more about high-value design, software, R&D. You see it with Anduril building huge campuses there, too.
Okay, but you can't just import thousands of highly paid aerospace engineers and not have somewhere for them to live. I've seen the cranes over in San Pedro, that Jewel San Pedro project.
Just got over $80 million in financing.
Yep.
It's a 281-unit complex right in the Arts District. It's a direct response to that talent influx.
And it's not just apartments. It's that whole West Harbor project. What is it? A $250 million development?
Exactly. They're putting a big amphitheater and these Michelin-recognized taco spots where the old tuna canneries used to be.
Which sounds great, but it also sounds like a major culture clash waiting to happen. You have people paying top dollar for a waterfront lifestyle.
Right next to a working port that runs 24/7. That's the scarcity paradox. Luxury housing is competing for space with global logistics. And then you throw in regulations like the SKQMD WARE program.
Whoa, that's a mouthful. Remind us, that's the air quality regulator.
Right, South Coast Air Quality Management District. The WARE program, to put it simply, it makes warehouse operators either pay a fee or offset the emissions from every single truck that visits them.
So as luxury housing goes up, the cost of being an industrial neighbor is also skyrocketing.
It's a massive squeeze.
So you have the brain economy, the aerospace, the tech trying to exist with the brawn economy, the trucks, the containers.
And the brain is winning the money game, but it can't function without the brawn. The danger is that the region is decoupling. We're attracting billion-dollar ideas while the physical bridges holding it all together are literally crumbling.
It makes you wonder what the breaking point is. If the infrastructure actually fails, does all that innovation just leave?
Or does the innovation push the old industry out? I think that's the real question.
Well, here's a thought to leave everyone with. We sort of assume the port and aerospace can just coexist forever, but as the land values get driven up by housing and R&D campuses, does that brain economy eventually create so much pressure that it forces the brawn, the heavy industry, to shrink or even move? Can a global shipping hub survive inside a tech campus? Something to think about. Thanks for joining this deep dive.